Hello Gemini and Gemini cross watchers, this is Eternal Flame and I'm Aisha Su. Let's see what is happening for you in love in the Gemini collective. Let's see what is going on with your person, what is going on with you, their feelings, next actions, get some channeled messages from them. I always go extra, and we will get a time frame card depending on the story that is opening up through the cards here. If this is your first time here, please subscribe. If this is your second time but you still haven't subscribed, definitely do. I post very frequently and you can always find your signs readings here. I also do twin flame collective readings. If you're on a twin flame journey, that can also help. If you'd like to get your personal reading done by me, check out the video description bar for the options that I have on my Buy Me a Coffee shop. I hope everything is going great with you. We are almost at the end of Gemini season. I hope you had an amazing birthday with your loved ones. If you did, please let me know. I would love to read it in the comments. Let's see what is happening when it comes to love. Gemini, it looks like your person has given up on a soul connection with Six of Cups in reverse. It looks like a soul connection, a past life love, which they highly likely share with you, is something they have put in the back burner rather than making a focus in their life. It looks like with the Strength and Nine of Wands, they are working on their strength. Maybe this is actually a physical issue, or maybe they are just working and sticking to building their mental resilience. So this person, although they still have this soul connection in their mind and energy, they feel like they have to just focus on themselves and their strength and their power to build up themselves, up both physically and mentally. And it feels like when the time comes, they will shift their focus into the soul connection that they highly likely have with you. And on your side, I see that with the Tower, a huge change either recently happened or is about to happen in your life. And this will bring you the clarity on why you couldn't get the beginning with a Fool in reverse. You just couldn't get the beginning you always expected, were waiting and wanting to. Now the clarity that you need to see what is coming or what is blocked from being given to you will actually come, and you will get some information on the things that were hidden from you. I see. That's an interesting spread we have there, but it looks like you are being prepared by the universe to receive the truth about why you couldn't make a new beginning with your person or anything that was your own focus. I see that your person, when we look at what they feel about you and this connection, with the Princess of Cups in this deck, that is reversed, the Page of Cups in reverse, it looks like they have given up on their dreams when it comes to this connection. Because with Five of Swords in reverse, they have dropped their swords down and they have just put their hands up to say, okay, I accept that I'm defeated by this, and there is nothing that I can do about it. And it looks like their energy and their strength were actually taken away by the things that happened in this connection. But still, in their feelings, they actually want to come towards you. With the Chariot, we see that they actually want to make a move and come towards you. You, on the other hand, with Queen of Cups in reverse, you feel like all the love you had for this person wasn't reciprocated, or at least in the way that you wanted. And with the Three of Swords in reverse, you have been put through a lot of pain in this connection. And whether this can also sometimes indicate there were third parties meddling in this connection, and that became the reason that you went through a sorrow in this connection. And with Four of Swords in reverse, you feel like you just couldn't take time to rest and get back to yourself, to take care of yourself. This connection seems to have worn you down, and it has taken away a lot from you. And your person also feels like it has put them through a similar phase and journey. So if you are in a twin flame journey, I don't see any other clear indication, but twin flame journeys are taxing on both parties. So it's not like the DM is having fun while the DF is crying 24/7. Maybe they are at a point in which they now have to build their strength back up, and that they should focus on themselves so that they can become someone who can actually invest in a connection again. Because we see that with Six of Cups in reverse, this person right now cannot focus on a past life, any type of nostalgia, a true love connection. They still have that in their energy, but it's in reverse, so it is still loading. Let's see what is coming next for this connection. Gemini, definitely let me know how this resonates with your situation. I always read your comments. Let's see. Let's see what is coming next for this connection. Oh, okay. That is interesting. It looks like this person, your person, Gemini, was at one point charmed or used by this girl with a snake. So this was someone who had ill intentions, who wanted to use your person for whatever they had. Maybe that's the reason that they are devoid of their strength right now, and they're trying to gather themselves back up so that they can be healthy and stable enough to come to you. This person that they dealt with was someone who was self-absorbed and potentially a narcissist. Yeah, this person took a lot from them. This girl with the snake with the golden mirror, this person took a lot from them, and it was hard for them to deal with. It can be a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. There was a third party that put them through a lot that ended up, yeah, that's also confirmation to the Three of Swords you had in your energy. I'm just thinking, yeah, I already said that there could have been a third party that made you feel pain because you thought that your person actually chose them over you, and maybe their heart never chose the third party, but they physically chose that third party, and that put you through a lot of sadness. But that third party wasn't actually someone good. Highly likely a karmic with narcissistic tendencies, who was incredibly selfish, who just wanted their way. So now your person is gathering themselves back up again, as in the next phase of this connection we see a higher commitment, partnership and union with the engagement ring we have here. So this person is actually getting ready to highly likely propose to you. once they actually shake off the effects and the pain this third party, this karmic, actually put them through, they will be getting ready to either initiate a partnership and union or to directly propose to you. That's interesting. Okay, let's see what are some of the things that they can't confess even to themselves. Let's get some confessions from their side. I'm like circling back to the things that I said. Yeah, I already, looks like I already said there could be a third party, and then the next phrase actually confirms that there was. Okay, your person might be an air sign like you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because only air signs usually get easily bored. This connection bores me to death. I need something more exciting. I think this was them at one point, so this feeling of them being bored by your stability and your security and your love made them go away and connect with others, and this ended up being their karma. And isn't that usually the case? So I'm afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual. I think this was them at one point trying to maybe make you not focus on them anymore. Maybe this person actually acknowledged this soul connection with the Six of Cups we saw very early on, but they weren't ready, so they tried to do everything to push you away. And I am distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. Yeah, and we saw that with Strength and Nine of Wands in their current energy, because they are focusing on themselves just to not think of you. And that was the whole thing we said in the beginning, so please like for the confirmations and the alignment of these cards. This is crazy, but I love doing this, and it always ends up being this way. Okay, so let's see what would they say to you if they could. Let's get some channeled messages from them, Gemini. Yeah, it looks like this person was like, wow, Gemini is too much for me. I'm not mature enough to handle someone like Gemini, so let's go and connect with someone else. And that seems to be just what they did, just to end up being used and abused by a narcissist. Oh, okay, confirmation. It looks like you already know all of these. Okay, so I am here to just give you some confirmation for the messages you already received, it looks like, because your person says you already know. Yeah, you already know either what all of these were, what all the things that were happening, or you already know that this person actually loves you. I'm a very jealous person. This person might have some jealousy issues. I feel like they might have put you through that. Maybe they actually showcased some behavior that gave you the information that they were a jealous person. I don't think you don't already know this too. And with do you think about me too? Yeah, this person definitely thinks about you. That's the reason they're trying to focus on getting themselves back. I sometimes wonder if you care. 13 might be an important number in this connection. Maybe you met on the 13th. Maybe you see 13 everywhere if you are reminded by this person through signs and synchronicities. But we see that this person, this person knows that you already know all about this, and maybe even the things that they thought they could keep from you. Maybe the things that maybe they thought that by acting a specific way they would throw you off, but I don't think you were thrown off. You were already intuitive to know enough about all of these. I'm just here reading for you to get confirmation on this. So let me add something extra here. Let's see the highlights of this connection. Let's see the highlights of this love connection. Let's see what are the important things that stood out to this person Gemini is dealing with when it comes to this connection. This guy's, yeah, that, okay. Yeah, this is another confirmation for the things that this person tried to hide. Some elements of this relationship are hidden. Yeah, maybe you didn't actually know about the third party for a while. And maybe it actually was shared with you or came up to the surface after some time. Real feelings, you share true romantic feelings worth exploring. This is not a PG image card, so I will not show that. Divine timing, a serendipitous event. Yeah, once the timing is ready, you guys will be getting back together if you're interested in that, of course, because it looks like you were put through some pain through this person going to connect with someone else. So let's see when potentially is this phase coming for this person to initiate the progress to higher commitment with you. Next week, maybe if you are in clearly no contact with no way to reach this person might at least unblock you if they have blocked you on social media next week. I mean, the commitment cannot come that quickly, but I think something important will happen in this connection next week. So definitely let me know how this ends up for you, and I will read your comment if you come back to this reading. But something important is going to happen next week for this connection. And until then, for you to have an easier time letting it all to God, let me pull out one last affirmation card for you, Gemini, so that you have an easier time surrendering all to the divine, to receive all the fated blessings you already have in your destiny. If you are a creative, this will be helping you. Creative blocks. If you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Let me put this here so that you can take a screenshot and read it in your own time. So Gemini, I hope this helped. It looks like this person has put you through some pain because of connecting with a third party, and that third party ended up being their karma. And now this person is trying to build themselves back up to come back to you. If you're interested, you will make the decision to get them back or not. But I hope this was helpful. I will see you in another video.